And the wife of the man charged in the Oakland Ghost Ship fire is speaking out. Derrick Almena's wife and his attorney laid the groundwork for his legal defense. KPIX5's Daw Lin on who they blame for the deadly fire. Daw?
Yes, we're outside of the defense attorney's office. Almena's attorney spread the blame today for the Ghost Ship fire, pointing the finger at everyone but his client. It started with a clap. Famed attorney Tony Serra wasted no time blaming the landlord, PG&E, building inspectors, police officers, and firefighters for the 36 deaths at the Ghost Ship warehouse. He specifically called out the firefighters.
What they did was terribly negligent. They put a hole in the roof. It drew up all of the smoke. The people who died didn't die of burn. They were asphyxiated by the smoke.
He says his client is an innocent man who had no idea the warehouse was dangerous.
He would have never allowed he and his family to live there if he perceived danger.
We are all grieving. My husband is a good man. They're not greedy. They're not selfish or reckless.
The defense says Almena knew about the illegal party at the warehouse, but it shouldn't result in manslaughter charges.
One, it's not for someone to live. Two, it's not for loud parties, right? But for him to understand that, to know that's going to happen, is that not criminal liability, as Tony had alluded to earlier?
It's not criminal liability, no.
And is he not responsible for that when he knows that it's going to happen?
The responsibility is something that needs to be weighed and determined in the civil courts. There's a lot of defendants.
But you have 36 people who died. That becomes a criminal matter.
It's an incredible tragedy. The loss of life is unfathomable.
The defense also called Almena a scapegoat so the city of Oakland can shield all the lawsuits related to the fire. They also claim that the district attorney is using this case to advance her political career. Liz, by the way, Almena will be back in court on June 15th.
And Daw, you had the chance to talk to some of the victims' family about the defense's argument. Did they buy it?
Right. I talked to fire victim Michaela Gregory's father yesterday. He says the argument is basically a bunch of baloney. He was in court yesterday just to see Almena. He wanted to see if the man is remorseful or not. He believes in his mind that Almena is responsible for his daughter's death.
All right, Daw. Thank you.